Hi guys, I hope you're all doing great. Sorry we have not been responding to your varieties of mails that we received, direct message on WhatsApp, TikTok, Telegram, Instagram, and so on. And right here, we are going to be sharing with you what we had as research from Ultima token. You remember we did a couple of videos on PLCU, that is Platinum Ultima, before, and one was taken down by the numerous attack on the video because she was signaled many times and YouTube had to bring it down. So right now we are going to do a little recap about the whole stuff again before we dive to Ultima token. So we invite you to watch the video to the end if you want to have proper information, and we hope to meet your needs as requested in this video. This video is for educational purposes only and not for anything else. So thank you. Watch the video to the end and give us your impressions in the comment section. Thank you very much. So I'm just going to go straight to the point here. We are on CoinMarketCap. We're going to be using CoinMarketCap to verify and to do research right here. And if you all remember, like I said when I did the video on PLCU, by then she was trading about $35,000, and we all remember we said there that the value is going to be dumping until she gets down to zero. So right now she's trading $169, and in terms of circulating supply, we have zero PLCU circulating. So no PLCU is actually circulating right now, and by then it wasn't the case. And in terms of market cap, we have zero, so nothing in terms of market cap, but we can actually have it that in 24 hours, a total volume of $34,000 circulated. That is a dump of about 10%. How? Which is what we can actually explain, having a market cap at zero and having zero PLCU in circulating supply. But in terms of volume traded in the last 24 hours, we have 34,000, which is already very blur. All right, so now what I want us to picture out right here is by then it wasn't zero here when we did research zero, and this point here was still very, very much evidence that CoinMarketCap team never verified the project. However, according to the project itself, reported circulating supply of zero PSCU right now, which wasn't zero PSCU, and a reported market cap of $0. All right, so we can have the same message right here. So it means this project was never verified by CoinMarketCap, though she was listed on CoinMarketCap. Okay, so being listed on an exchange means nothing. It's all about finding whether it's also recognized and verified by the exchange. Okay, so being listed on many exchanges makes no sense. It has no sense. It has no sense, like I said. So we later on went as far as to having contract addresses to see where the project actually took money from PLCU. So I'm going to do research in front of you. PLCU contract address. Give me a second. Contract address. All right, so here we go, and we're going to have the contract address on the bitstime.com right here, and this is the contract address of PSU. So I'm simply going to click on it, and she's going to be redirecting us to BCSCAN, which is Binance Smart Chain blockchain right here. And when we look at it, we are going to see a maximum supply of PSCU here, which is equivalent to more than 100 billion, 100,000 billion right here. That's what we can see. And we can see number of holders here, 24 holders, and a total transaction between the holders of 104. And then in terms of price, it's equivalent to $0, fully diluted market cap, $0, and so on again. And when we come over here, this is the contract address. All right, and we are talking about Ultima here. We can see it here, token Ultima PLC in brackets. So make no mistake about that. Now we come over to holders right here. Do a little research on the holders, and we notice that the first holder right here is PancakeSwap V2 PLCU right here, detaining over 42%, which has really done considerably, because by then when I did the first video, she had over more than 60% here. All right, so but nevertheless, I want to find out where the first detainee actually took monies from, which is this first address. I'm going to click on him. I'm going to go and track her transactions. Sorry. Right, so we can see in terms of balance, the address we're talking about right here. In terms of balance, this is what she has in terms of PSU, but in terms of value, it is worth $0, which is a problem still. And I'm going to go to the very, very first one, so the last page right here. And after the last page here, we can see this is the detainee here who received over 95,000 billion coins. All right, so now he was phoned in. We can see here into this address sent to him. So I want to find out where this address took money from. We're on the last page, if you remember. All right, so bringing this whole stuff right down here, we still find out that in terms of balance, we have zero PLCU here, and in terms of value, zero. But in terms of max supply here, that's what it is. And now we push this whole stuff right down here to find out where he took monies from because they transfer 95,000. And we can see this is the address received 900 100,000 billions and actually sent 5,000 first of all to this null address here and to pancake swap the 95,000 millions here. We can see it here. So she funded this account here. But now I'm concerned about where she received the money, which is this. She received money from a null address. And we all are going to find out what a null address in crypto is all about. Null address in crypto. We have it right here. So it is stated that a null address in crypto is made to burn tokens to allow proof of burns. And tokens burn naturally when tokens are transmitted to invalid addresses or on unusable wallets on purpose to eliminate them from circulation. That's what it is. So it means at a given point that whatever investments you do right here, you don't have direct control over them because at all time it can be removed from circulation. There's nothing you're going to do ever going to do about it. But I think it was stated to me, which I have not done research, that PLCU originated came from PLC. But when we find it here to see where the monies came from, this is not from PLCU here, it is on the null address. And then if you click on this null address, you can see it here to find out, do little tracking about what it is here. You're going to discover the same thing I am talking about all way long. So they have been having transactions on null addresses. Instance of this right here. Okay. So, but now what I want to do is I want to just we are going to take any huge transaction that took place on the exchange here. Let's take this transaction here. We're going to track it using the hash here. So the 95,000 millions sent. We come over here and we're going to say that transaction was successful, very, very much successful. Now we come to this point here and we can see monies transferred using BEP20 token transfer, which is the BSC Smart Chain contract, that is Binance Smart Chain blockchain. That's what they used. And when you can see sent from a null address 5,000 to ULTIMA here. Okay, so now this is from PancakeSwap. He sent actually 95,000 billions, sorry, to ULTIMA address. And then now in terms of for what? For $82 right here. But now I was shocked about a little something right here when I was doing a little research here. We can see in terms of value, this is what it is worth. It is worth in terms of value, just $82. Just, I repeat, so the whole of what we see right here is worth just $82. So it means the market cap that we all saw behind there in the whole onset from the very first transaction that was worth more than $100,000 for PLCU was very, very false. That was just an imagination. That was just a figure. Okay, that was just a figure and it wasn't so real. So I'm not going to go into any details again to further explain a lot of things here. I'm just going to end there. So this is about 2 years ago and 17 hours. So this was expired on February 12, 2022, and okay, you get the time. So if you want to know more about, let's say, PLCUX, you recarry the same process and you're going to see that we had. So you just simply replace PLCU here by PLCUX, and then you do same research and PLC Classic and so on. PSU Classic, and you're going to see that all of them actually originated from null addresses in crypto, and we just explained what a null address in crypto is. So now I am on the Smart Explorer blockchain right here, and if we come over here, we're going to see transactions. I'm going to refresh this page. No need refreshing the page. You can see transactions going on in terms of ULTIMA, Smart, and so on right here seconds ago. This is 5 seconds, this is 10 seconds, this is 17 seconds, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do right here is very simple. Is I am going to click on any of the addresses here at random. And you're going to discover that in terms of result, it's a success, but the transaction has gone at least, but it has been confirmed to the receiver yet. All right, but now the little question I had right here is why is it that give me a second. So this is the hash of the transaction right here. But why is it that in terms of value, we have zero smarts right here. But meanwhile, I can see an amount in terms of ULTIMA cents here. But in terms of value, it is worth zero smart. So you guys actually, you guys should actually think about this. It's like, hey, me saying, I transferred over $5,000 to you, but it is worth zero. So it means we can have counterfeit of US dollars and so on. So this is what it speaks to my mind right here, and we're going to push things further. So when we come over here, we're going to see it's written somewhere here. All right, let's take it right down here. Let's take it right down here. Trigger. All right. So we have control address. This is the control address right here, which is what was very needed for me. And when I should click on this control address to find out one of a couple of things here, I made a slight notice so fast that name is split right here, and we have over 10,000 splits here. But in terms of value, what it is worth, $0. So this is like, hey, please, because let me just explain this so well. It has nothing to do with what is the link that these both persons have. It's like me saying I own France CFA and I want to evaluate in terms of US dollars. So we don't need to have US dollars or CFA depending on USD in order to evaluate what it is worth. So it is like saying $1 is equivalent to 600 francs CFA. Right, so it's like saying the whole of this smarts we are seeing here is equivalent to $0, which is the problem. Which is the problem. This is what the blockchain is telling us. So it means whatever we buy in terms of splits here means nothing. So, like I said, an address generated to actually generate proofs of burns and remove monies from circulation. Sorry, and remove monies from circulation. So it means at all points, at all time, everything can be removed from your system. They can decide to pay you. They can decide not to pay you. All right. So now I had again another problem somewhere. I want to know why we've got over more than 25,000 in terms of transfer. 25,000 TXN right here, but in terms of energy available, zero right here. The token we're talking about here is splits, and in terms of initial asset, zero smart. So I want to have an explanation from top leaders and this host of why we have in terms of energy consumption 0% on contract, and in terms of users we have 100% ratio. Okay, so this is I want to have concrete information about this. Concrete information about this. But now in my findings, I try to have this contract address, which I just have right now, doing a little bit of tracking, and it wasn't given to me. So I had to find it by myself. And right here, we are on the platform. So what I want to say is this: whatever has to do with, for me, that's my point of view. Whatever that has to do with bringing one person, that will bring two persons and three other persons, and so on and so forth, that are going to put money in the system. And you guys are going to do nothing about it. Please forget about it. Nothing good comes easy. All right. So that's just what it is here. Like I said, if you've not got anything from here, from the onset, get to that. And here, it's actually very impossible that we should have here over 10 million smarts here. And this is 10 millions here. We can see it clearly, and it is worth $0. So this is like saying this whole stuff here means no figure. It means nothing. This is just an illusion. It's just an illusion. And I know many persons are going to combat what I'm saying right now. But before you say whatsoever, remember, we spoke about Lieb Nimal and she went down. We spoke about PLCU, which you can still find on my YouTube channel because the second video is still there, dating more than a year ago, almost a couple of years. And she went down as well. We spoke about PLCU X. It went down. We spoke about PLCU Classic and it went down. And there's a little challenge I want to give out here. This same system is still going to undergo changes. Thank you for watching this video till the end, and if there is something I didn't say during the video, I'm going to say it right here. If you're coming on the blockchain, you should be coming to solve a problem. And when I look at the project, I'm not seeing what she's coming to solve on the blockchain. Let me give a little example. Talking about Binance, for example, Binance came on the blockchain to solve a problem of fee. And we have many other blockchain explorers as well. So coming to create your own blockchain is a problem. Okay, we get what it is because we know varieties of more legit and profitable. So it means he has control over the whole stuff. He at all moment he can decide to shut the system down. So nothing's actually controlled by forces of demand and supply. But by detainees and so on and so forth. So this is what it is. In many other videos I'm going to be teaching you, and I think I've made videos on that before, where you can see how to detect if a project is legit or not, if you should invest into it or not. So this is what it is, and I'm not going to further expatiate, but I'm going to end here. And like I said, if you have any question, you can come in the comment section, or you can click on the link in the bio, and you definitely get to us, and we're going to give you a response. So whatever question you have. So see you in our next videos.